game 2 days ago. That is to tell you how strong, how good Osimhen is, and his contributions are also being missed at the moment. We saw how that affected us because today we will not be at the World Cup, at the next World Cup in 2026 because of his injury. So we pray that a player of his caliber, his class, should always have that fitness and always be well to be part of the team, whether for Nigeria or for his club side. We wish him the fastest recovery. We also want to share with you moments of what we saw yesterday in the UEFA Champions League. Um, we saw how Arsenal, let me start with my darling team Arsenal. Yes, how Arsenal yesterday, let me say, subdued uh, Bayern Munich. Yes, Bayern Munich have always have that edge over Arsenal, but yesterday it wasn't the case because Arsenal was well solid. If you ask me, the Emirates yesterday was erupted with the joy of fans enjoying themselves. And yes, Bayern Munich were subdued and humbled, if you ask me. So we saw the goals. Arsenal scored first, Timber from a corner set piece, and before Bayern Munich equalizing. And we thought it was going to be like, a game that Arsenal will suffer again as usual. But Arsenal rose to the occasion to be able to get a 3-1 victory. It wasn't a mincemeat, it wasn't a fluke, if you ask me. And they did very well, and that result came their way. We also saw the defending champion PSG coming from go down twice, to beat Tottenham Hotspur 5-3 in an 8-goal thriller. That was a very good one, representing themselves and defending the trophy they won last year. So let's see how further and how far they will go in the UEFA Champions League, considering having let go their goalkeeper Donnarumma, who is now with Man City. Earlier we saw Manchester City suffer the home defeat. What's happening to Pep Guardiola at the moment? I don't have an answer to it. If you have, please call us much later to tell us what you think is happening to Pep Guardiola and Manchester City. Almighty Liverpool too, English champions. I think this is a moment that they are working alone because it's not one is not adding to give them one and one is not adding to give them two. Suffering a 4-1 home defeat. How embarrassing that could be. That was what we saw yesterday. PSV and Draven of Netherlands yesterday, I think, had a better day and a sweet day at Anfield, beating Liverpool 4-1. These are some of the highlights. We have a couple of other highlights where we saw Inter Milan too losing to Atletico Madrid. The big boys fell yesterday, testing that sour side of defeat, which I think the second goal came at the nick of time. Inter were not happy. Real Madrid, Mbappe showed class yesterday, and we know what Madrid stands for when it comes to Champions League, and the result counted for them because they got four past Olympiacos. 4-3 was the result for Madrid yesterday. And we leave it at that for now, because when we open the phone lines, we also want to hear from you what you feel about some of those results of yesterday. But quickly, we also saw the MPFL week 14, and Ikorodu City, that tested top of the table, stumbled to go down because they lost 2-1 to Kano Pillars in the week 14 encounter played on Monday. Nasarawa United, my home country team, I think are still enjoying the fruit of all the good football they've played this season so far, reclaiming top spots after a 3-0 win over El Kanemi Warriors. I was live at the Lafia City Stadium to watch that match, so I saw how the boys are very determined to see that probably this season might be theirs. And we'll see some of what transpired across the different stadia. Aimba 2 went down to Katsina United 3 goals to 2. I don't know what's happening to the big teams this season. Aimba, Kano Pillars, the story is not too palatable. Kano Pillars, even with their victory against Ikorodu City, are still 20th on the table. This is one moment that I think the same as together will not be happy with. And I know their fans, wherever they are also still trying to find what is happening to the Kano City based team. These are some of the highlights we want to share with you at the moment. And we'll go on a short break. When we return, I have a guest here that will be joining me to talk about grassroots football, to talk about scouting for young talent and encouraging them to develop that talent that we are all looking for as far as Nigeria is concerned. I remember the president's encouragement after the Super Eagles failed to qualify for the World Cup, saying that we need to go back to the drawing board. And we're beginning to all go back to the drawing board because we have someone who will be talking about scouting football and a tournament that is just around the corner, an opportunity that I believe is for residents of the FCT. So let's go on a break. When we return, we'll talk more on that.
Life is full of stress. But with InDrive, you can set a price for your ride. Choose a top-rated driver and fill your life with gladness and serenity during the ride. InDrive, choose a fair price for your ride. Because life is more than daily stress.
All right, thank you for staying with us. And at this juncture, I want to introduce my guest, Hope Ukpai. He is the founder of Scout Football Tournament that is just around the corner in the city of Abuja. So, Hope, I want to welcome you to Capital Sports. Well, sports is one thing that is giving us life, is giving us joy. We're always happy when we see sports, do sports, and talk sports. I believe you're happy too to be here.
Yes, I am very happy to be here.
All right. Well, you will agree with me that sports, I think, is one social tool that we've often talked about to be used in our country to be able to, take youth out of restiveness and as well develop talent that today football is money. It's even more than oil money, if you ask me, elsewhere. So how are we supposed to encourage, grassroots sports, young talent? Let's start from there.
Okay, thank you very much. Nigeria is a hub for, multiple talented footballers. We have so many young guys who are very talented in football in Nigeria, and it is not really easy for them to find their ways. excuse me, to make it out to go play pro.
Yes.
So Scout Football, I'm the founder of Scout Football. Mashallah, we have a platform here that we're using to encourage young rising African football stars, to come onto the platform. They upload their profile, they sign up on the platform, upload their videos, and then we link them to scouts. We can get seen and get scouted easily from the platform.
Very commendable and encouraging, if you ask me. But before we go deep into the nitty-gritty of what you're about to do, I still want us to look at Nigeria. Do you think Nigeria is that right ground where we have abundance of this talent? If you ask me, what have you seen so far? For interaction with some of these young legs, young talents, do you think we have abundance of this talent?
We really do have abundant talents in Nigeria. We have a lot of footballers in Nigeria who are actually trying to make it big in the football world. And, to scout them, it's not really easy because most of them are deep in the villages, some are in the states, some are in places where they are not really seen easily. So it would be nice, like we are doing right now, to try to help some of these rising talents, to help them go pro and get seen.
Okay, Les, I'm interested in what you're doing because Capital Sports from NTA Abuja Channel 5 we've always tried to look for where some of these talents are, and those who are interested in developing these talents. Thank God that you and your team, you're trying to do something along that line. Can our viewer out there who are interested, I know we have talents in Abuja,
Right.
and you've acknowledged that. Probably they're interested in this scout football. They have this talent, but they don't know where to go. How can they access scout football, in Abuja?
Okay, Scout Football, it's a platform where rising football stars can go and sign up. And if you want to come to the platform, you can visit us on our website. The website is www.scoutfootball. That's scoutfootball.africa.
Okay. All right. So going to that site now will enable us to understand what you do on that page, and probably get to meet you and see what will probably come out of it at the end of the day.
Yes,
Is that correct?
yeah, so when you go on the platform, the footballers can actually register,
Okay.
upload their videos, highlights of their videos,
Okay.
and then we have scouts who we already partnered with, and then they come on the platform, they look at the videos of the players, they see their highlights, they evaluate the players, and then they get scouted from the platform. We also have a talent management company.
Okay.
It's called Win Management. So we manage the footballers that are signed on to Scout Football for like a period of time to help them while they go pro from the
All right.
grassroots.
Based on our knowledge of this game, we understand age is a very important factor we should be considering.
Right.
So, is scout football also considering what age range that those that are talented can come in?
Yeah. So we
Talk to
have
us.
under 15 teams in Scout Football. We're open to every category of players. We have the under 15 team, we have the under 17, and then we have under 20, and then we have the senior players as well. It's Scout Football, so all of them can sign up. We have scouts who actually need players from each category.
I want to ask you this. Like you said earlier, these talents could be found anywhere in Nigeria. It
Right.
could be in the local or inter villages, where these talents, God can bless the talent anywhere. So if these talents are in far away outside Abuja, do they also have opportunity, and what do they need to do? Apart from signing in, are they supposed to come to Abuja, or wherever they are, you can reach them to discover them?
Okay, so Scout Football Africa, we have taken it upon ourselves to
Okay.
help rising football stars all across Africa,
Okay.
not just in
In
Nigeria
Nigeria. Wow,
alone.
that's good.
So we have scouts that presently we have scouts in Sierra Leone who are also scouting for players for us in Sierra Leone. We are looking to negotiate with some in South Africa presently.
Okay.
And then so in Nigeria here, we have a tournament on Sunday. That aside, but from that, we're going to get some players from there, and then we have upcoming scouting programs which we'll be doing in some different regions across Nigeria as well. So from that, we will be able to get some more of these talented players from the grassroots and from
Okay,
villages.
I was coming to that tournament that is just around the corner in Abuja, but I want to tell our viewer that you have the opportunity to call in and let us know how you feel about such initiatives. Or you can also call us to react to the results of the matches we saw yesterday, or even talk about the MPFL. These are some of the highlights that we're presenting today. But more importantly, I think is the scout football, which I think is very encouraging, if you ask me. That's why Capital Sports is also interested in identifying talents and also looking out for those who are supporting such talents. So you can call us. The studio line is will be displayed soon on the screen, so that you call us and talk to us. Hope Opai is still here, the founder of Scout Football. To probably, if you have one question or the other that you can ask. But before we get such questions now, the competition at Lent is coming up on Sunday. Tell us more about what we should be expecting.
Okay, so on Sunday we have a scout football tournament coming up on Sunday in Elamin International School. It's our number one Gurara Street, in Maitama. that day we are going to be having a tournament between the under 15 and then the under 17.
Okay.
So, but some of the under 17, we are mixing them with a few senior team, so we could get more of the talents that we are actually looking for. So every category of players will be able to, all the category of players will be able to have the opportunity to showcase.
All right. Sorry, we'll be interjecting because we'll have our callers calling. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from, please.
Good afternoon. I'm calling from Juru, Abuja.
Do remain your name, sir.
My name is Isiaku Yanga.
Okay. All right. Talk to us. What's which of the issue you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the tournament.
All right. The Scout football tournament.
Yeah.
You have a son that is talented, or you have a team you want to sponsor. I learned that the registration is open for under 15 and under 17. So, which one do you want to do? Quickly, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay. What I want to ask is it a tournament starting on Sunday or the registration first? Because I have a team, a Juru.
Okay.
I would like to register.
Before Mr. Hope comes, I think the little I know, I think it's a 1 day competition. Is a competition that will test, your skill, that will test, everything that has to do with talent in football. So it's a 1 day competition. Yeah, so it's starting Sunday and it's ending Sunday, where winners will emerge and prizes will be given to them. Am I correct, Mr. Hope?
Yes, yes, 100%.
Okay. So if you have a team, you can sponsor them and see if probably they can get opportunity to be scouted for at the end of the tournament. Don't forget, it's not about winning alone, but it's about those talents also featuring for those who are interested in one skill or the other from your boys or your team, and probably they are picked, and who knows where they will be tomorrow. Thank you for calling. All right, so you see, we begin to get the reaction, and I must tell you, people are interested in opportunities like this. People, there are talents abound all over the place, but we barely get, people who take that bold step to say they want to come up with sponsorship, or, we keep saying on this platform that we're even open for partnership. Those who are interested, can come partner with us so that together we can get those talent. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Hey, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. We missed that caller. You can still call us again, and make your contribution and input. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello, talk to us, please. Yes, can you move away from your TV sets? Please, whenever you are calling us, endeavor to move away from your TV set so that we can hear you and you also hear us. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from. Your name and where you're calling us from, please. Hello, this is Capital Sports. Talk to us. Your name? I'm afraid, please, you have to call back so that we can hear you. You make your point, and also, if there are questions, we respond to them. So, Mr. Hope, people will be interested. What are some of those incentives or point of attraction? Is there anything? Is it, apart from scouting this talent? Is there anything that is there to attract those that will be participating? Tell us.
So for the senior team, the prize money for the champions is 500,000.
Wow, that's huge.
And then for the under 15 team, the prize money is 250,000 naira.
Okay.
So all the players who participate in the tournament will.
Sorry, we'll have another caller. Let's speak this. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling us from, please.
I'm coming from Benue.
From where?
Local government.
Okay. We're very sorry. We're trying to get the name of where you're calling from. Very important to us. Okay, well, the calls are still coming in, and we expect more to come. Before we go, please, you're going to say the email so that
Okay.
people, can access you and probably will get to discover more talents for Nigeria. And I know football today is money,
Yes.
and families will be happy at the end if their, words are chosen. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, what's your name and where you're calling us from, please? Hello, hello. Please, you give others the opportunity to call. If you call us, please endeavor to talk to us. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, hello.
Hello, brother.
Yeah, good afternoon. Your name and where you're calling us from, please.
Yeah, my name is Moses. I'm calling you from area 10.
Okay, Moses from area 10. Quickly talk to us. What do you want to tell us, please?
And yes, this week we enjoy the Champions League, starting from Anachisi and Chelsea surprised most many people because the Chelsea will not win back, but Chelsea proved that yes, they are champions of the world, so they did that. So I want to say kudos again to Arsenal, even though they are my rivals, but try they beat Bayern. So, and again, we'll be meeting them this weekend. We'll show ourselves who is the real champion.
All right. Thank you, Moses. I want to congratulate you for your win in the UEFA Champions League. Beating Barcelona, I think, calls for tea party, and I know you are still celebrating. But don't forget, you have a weekend to face Almighty Arsenal. So please, let the party not be too far extended because you have a very big hurdle to cross this weekend. I will wish you well and keep celebrating Chelsea. Do you have a young talent that can come for scout football? Quickly.
Yes, yes, because the Scottish football that you're talking about, I don't know what are some of the is it that they will just scout people at the end of the subscription price and you end there, or is it after scouting them, then they will take them to international level of football? I don't know. If
Yes.
you can shed more light on that,
Okay,
I appreciate it.
Mr. Hope will respond quickly, even though we are running out of time. In some seconds, he'll respond. But I know what happens. Such tournament is an avenue where those talents come display. And once we see prospect in some of these legs, the rest assured they will be identified, and scouts would be on ground to identify them and probably nurture them for and support them also for future prospect and probably link them up with some of these clubs that we're all thinking they should be to display their talents and make the money. So, but I think Mr. Hope will add to that, but I think it's not far from that. Thank you for calling us.
Now, okay.
All right, my director is saying that we're beginning to run out of time so that we don't get red card out of the studio. Okay, can you read the email, for our viewer there to get?
So for you to reach out to Scout Football, or maybe to contact us, our phone number is 09061 666 145. I go again, 09061 666 145. And then the email address is scoutfootball.ng@gmail.com. That's scouts, SCOUT. Then the football is FUTBOL.
All right. Well, I hope I think the rest will be when we meet on Sunday to see how these talents will be coming to benefit from this golden opportunity, I must say. And we wish you well as you go put everything in order to ensure that the players or the teams that will be coming, you give them adequate attention, and also we hope we'll get talents for discover from Nigeria. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, to you, our darling viewer, there, we want to appreciate you for always keeping company and always joining us on the program. We value your time. For those who called, we appreciate you. And those whose call couldn't get through, we appreciate you too, because we know your effort is always, what is keeping us going on the program. So let's do it again, same time, same station next week when we come with more cherry news, surprises, shocks, and also celebrations celebration for those who are winning, and those that are not winning will bear with us. On that note, I say thank you, my director, the cameraman, and all those that have helped to ensure this program was a success. Bye for now.